Good news, Pi Whales community! We're excited to announce that our YouTube videos are now translated into over 100 languages worldwide. Now you can enjoy our content in your preferred language by simply selecting your own language in the subtitles settings. Thank you for your continued support, and we hope this makes our videos even more accessible to pioneers everywhere. Now back to the video. Hey pioneers! The road to open mainnet has begun. And today, I'm here to walk you through the critical journey of mainnet migration and explain the deeper meaning behind Pi Network's tokenomics and total supply. This is more than just a technical update. This is a vision, a mission, and a moment in history. Let's begin with the mainnet migration roadmap. It's not just about moving coins. It's about trust. It's about fairness. And above all, it's about integrity. Unlike other projects that simply airdrop tokens to a few thousand wallets with minimal verification, Pi Network is migrating an entire ecosystem, tens of millions of users, with precision, with purpose, and with proof. Every Pi mined over the past 6 years must be validated, audited, and migrated securely. Over 12 million pioneers have already made it through the gateway. That alone is a milestone in crypto history. Because here's the difference. Pi's KYC and migration process wasn't outsourced, and it didn't cost pioneers a single fiat penny. It was built, integrated, and scaled from the ground up. And when the Pi core team set the milestone, 10 million migrated users before the open network launch, they weren't just choosing a number. They were choosing balance. Balance between readiness and inclusion. Because yes, millions will still migrate after open mainnet. And that's okay, because this network is built for the long game. So what happens next? Right now, the focus is on completing first migrations for everyone in the queue. That includes your verified base mining rewards, your security circle bonuses, lockup rewards, app usage incentives, and even node contributions. These rewards are real, they're earned, and they're being migrated. Once that's done, attention shifts to the second wave. Second migrations. This is where your referral mining bonuses kick in, but only for team members who passed KYC. Because again, integrity is non-negotiable. Then we enter the final phase. Ongoing periodic migrations. These could be monthly, quarterly. The timeline is still being fine-tuned. But they'll continue to sweep in new rewards, new bonuses, and yes, late migrations. Because Pi Network doesn't leave pioneers behind. But it also doesn't rush the process. Quality over speed. Now, if you've noticed that your transferable balance and your actual mainnet wallet balance don't match, don't panic. That's by design. The UI shows simplified conservative estimates. But the migration process? It runs deep. Every session, every tap, every contribution is being audited before coins move. So, if your balance feels low at first, remember, it's just the beginning. Your actual first migration includes everything. Base mining, circles, lockups, utility apps, nodes, everything but referral bonuses. Those will come with the second migration. And now that we understand how your Pi moves, let's talk about what your Pi is. Let's break down the tokenomics. Because this is where Pi becomes more than just a coin. The maximum supply of Pi is capped at 100 billion tokens. That number is fixed. It's not going to inflate like some other currencies. But how those 100 billion are allocated, that's where the design shines. 65%, that's 65 billion, is reserved purely for community mining rewards. For people like you and me. People who contribute. People who secure the network. 10% is held by the foundation, the safeguard, the long-term reserve that ensures network health. 5% is allocated for liquidity, allowing Pi to function smoothly in exchanges, trades, and future DeFi applications. And 20% is reserved for the core team, the builders, the visionaries, the ones who got us this far. But here's the genius. Every allocation tracks the same pace. So, as community migrations progress, the core team's allocation grows at the same rate. There's no front-loading, no manipulation, just alignment. Every stakeholder's growth is tied directly to community progress. No one gets ahead without the network moving forward. Now let's talk about the current supply, what we call the effective total supply. This isn't the max 100 billion yet. It's a living, breathing number. And we calculate it by taking the total pie migrated to the mainnet so far and dividing that by 65%. That gives us the whole, and then we use the same 65-10-5-20 ratio to see how much is in each bucket. Remember, all tokens were technically minted at Genesis because that's how blockchains operate. But distribution is tightly controlled. No one gets more than they've earned. This structure is intentional. It ensures neutrality. No one can manipulate migration timing for personal gain. All roads point to mainnet, and all buckets fill as the community earns. The faster we migrate real, honest users, the more the entire ecosystem grows. The design aligns every player's interest with one goal: bring more real pioneers and more real Pi to the mainnet. And speaking of earning, let's revisit the Pi mining mechanism. Because this is where decentralization, utility, and security intersect. Mining Pi isn't just tapping a button. It's participating in a living, evolving economy. Rewards follow an exponential decay model, meaning supply reduces over time, just like Bitcoin, but with a more inclusive twist. Each month, the total Pi available for mining is capped. That's fixed. But how that Pi is distributed depends on you. Your contributions, your circles, your app activity, your node participation. All of these act as multipliers on your base mining rate, which itself shrinks as time goes on. The more you contribute, the more you earn, but only within the supply available. That's how Pi maintains long-term stability while encouraging consistent growth and engagement. And over time, this system rewards not just activity, but quality. Because Pi Network isn't about the early few getting rich. It's about the collective building value. And every line of code, every migration milestone, every mined Pi reflects that. So let's recap. Mainnet migration isn't just happening. It's evolving. Prioritized first migrations, then second waves with referrals. And finally, rolling periodic migrations that bring every real pioneer across the bridge. Tokenomics? Transparent, aligned, fair, with 65% for the community, 10% for the foundation, 5% for liquidity, and 20% for the team. All paced together. No one gets ahead without the network growing together. And the mining mechanism? Balanced, intelligent, decentralized, designed to reward real engagement while preserving supply over time. The Pi network isn't a quick flip. It's a revolution in slow motion, calculated, protected, and persistent. So what can you do now? Make sure you're KYC'd, stay active, lock up if you can, engage with the ecosystem, build trust. Because everything we do is building the economy of tomorrow. And if you're watching this and wondering whether it's too late to join, it's not. We're still building, still migrating, still growing. This is the internet's next layer, the Web3 experience for the real world, and you're part of it. So read the white paper, understand the roadmap, and prepare, because the future isn't coming. It's already migrating. This is Pi Network, and this is only the beginning. Hey Pi Whales family, today we've got some exciting news to share with you. We're launching our Pi Whales Loyalty Club YouTube membership, and it's going to take your Pi Network journey with us to the next level. Let me tell you all about this amazing new feature. You may have already noticed that little join button right next to the subscribe button on our channel page. That's where the magic happens, and here's why you'll want to click it. Becoming a member of the Pi Whales Loyalty Club is all about supporting this amazing community and unlocking exclusive perks that we've carefully designed for you. So what makes this membership so special? Well, by joining the Pi Whales Loyalty Club, you'll get access to exclusive perks you won't find anywhere else. Let's break it down. First up, VIP early viewing. Get access to our videos before anyone else. You'll be the first to know all the latest Pi Network updates, tips, and content. Next, we've got exclusive member-only live chats. During our live streams, only Loyalty Club members can chat and interact with us. Don't worry, you can still watch, but the real fun happens in the chat with our exclusive crew. And because we appreciate you, our Loyalty Club members will get special shout-outs in videos and live streams. It's our way of thanking you for being a part of the Pi Whales family. Want to help shape the future of Pi Whales content? As a member, you'll get access to exclusive polls where you can vote on what you want to see next. Your opinion matters, and we want to hear from you. Finally, priority comment replies. We'll prioritize replying to your comments to keep the conversation going. Have a question or want to share your thoughts? You'll get quick, direct responses from us. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, what if I don't join? Don't worry, nothing will change for our awesome community. All of our regular content will still be free and available to everyone. This is just a way to give extra love and appreciation to those who want to go the extra mile to support Pi Whales. And to make it even more fun, Loyalty Club members will get exclusive badges next to their name and fun custom emojis to use in comments and live chats. Show off your loyalty and stand out in the crowd. Click that join button and become a part of the Pi Whales Loyalty Club today. We're so excited to welcome you into this exclusive community. Your support means the world to us, and we can't wait to share even more exciting content with you. Thanks for being part of Pi Whales. Catch you in the next video. A big shout out to our amazing Pi Whales Loyalty Club members. Thank you for your incredible support. Auntieni TV, Feima, Kim Kyung-won, Rosalinda Mihara, Pullela Chenchu Nagendra Rao, Emel Karakush, Abdallah Ali, Abdallah Al-Kuda, Angyamdog, Ikono.
Subscribe to our Pi Whales YouTube channel and earn Pi rewards.